Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time you decided to watch this video here on YouTube. The name is DJ Luna, and I am going to be your DJ for this demonstration. Today's demonstration, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be about the jog dial of the 1000 series DVD players and CD players from Pioneer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch camera angle. That's the camera angle. I want to go to camera angle number 2. And ladies and gentlemen, as I demonstrated in some of my previous videos, the DVJ X1. Also, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to do here is I want to throw in a picture-in-picture. It's going to be in the upper right-hand corner of my screen right there. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow me to go ahead and show you video as well, what this DVD player is capable of doing. Now, today, for this demonstration, like I said, we're going to talk about the jog dial. The jog dial. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this particular design of the jog dial from the Pioneer series players came out in the late 90s with the very first CDJ 1000. An amazing piece of technology that was released by Pioneer, which allows the DJ to be in direct contact with the music. A lot of features. It allows you to go ahead and search for a point on a particular track. It allows you to go ahead and track advance and track rewind. It allows you to go ahead and set up a loop point and adjust the actual length of the loop, so this way you can make perfect loops with it. And of course, my personal favorite, emulate a turntable, a vinyl turntable. So when you actually physically touch the jog dial in the vinyl mode, it actually gives you that vinyl feel and of course gives you that scratch sound when you're actually using the jog dial. I am going to go ahead and go through all the features of this, and hopefully maybe you would discover some of the things that this Pioneer jog dial can do that you probably never even knew. Alrighty, and so just like the CDJ 1000 and of course the other DVD player, the DVJ 1000, the X1 has the capabilities of auto queuing, which I've talked about in previous demonstrations, and when it finds the point, it goes ahead and sets it. Now for this demonstration, we're going to go ahead and throw the picture-in-picture like I said. There's the screen, ladies and gentlemen, in the upper right hand corner. Now for this demonstration, I'm going to use track 5 as I used in my previous demonstrations. Now, what's nice about the jog dial here, let's start off with the fast forward and the reverse capabilities, which are these two buttons right here. So let's go ahead and turn up the music, and let's say you're playing the music and there's a specific point you want to find somewhere in the middle of the track. So how do you do that? Well, you can do one of two things. You can go ahead and hit the fast forward, and of course it will fast forward to a specific point relatively rapidly, or you can go ahead and use the jog dial. So let's go ahead and bring it back to the beginning of the track, but before you do that, I want you to notice where I have it, about 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I'm going to show you what you could do with the jog dial here. So put the player in play mode, and then at the same time hold the forward and then turn the jog dial to fast forward to a specific point. Give you an example. So let's go ahead and go back to the beginning of the track, and there's the beginning of the track for you right there, and let's go ahead and go to 2 minutes and 5 seconds, or roughly around that area. So we'll go ahead and press play, and now I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. And I overshot the runway by 30 seconds, but I can go ahead and speed it back, and there I am, 2 minutes and 2 seconds, and I found my point where I want to go ahead and get to. That's how you can go ahead and do fast forwarding or reversing with the jog dial. So if I go ahead and turn the jog dial clockwise, it goes ahead and fast forward rapidly. If I counterclockwise the jog dial, it rapidly reverses it. Now, there you go right there to show you the track, how to fast forward and reverse. Now, let's say I need to go ahead and find a track that's really high in numbers. Well, I could go ahead and press the button continuously to the higher numbers, or I can go ahead and use the jog dial to go ahead and get to where I want to go to. Now this particular disc has 47 tracks on here. Let's say I want to go ahead and go to track 35. I can do that by hitting the next button 35 times and get to track 35, or I can go ahead and hold the next button and then turn the jog dial. Here's an example. There you go, track 35. Now, if you notice, I just brought the jog dial back just a little bit because I overshot the runway and then I had to bring it back. Well, it works both ways. I can go ahead and turn the jog dials backwards, and if you notice, the track numbers go down. If I go ahead and turn the jog dials forward, the track numbers go up. So for 35, there you go. I'm at track 35. I'm going to go ahead and set the loop. Set a loop right here, and we're going to use the jog dial to show you how to adjust the loops here. Now, I have a loop already saved on here, and as you hear, there's the loop. Now suppose I go to set a loop, and that loop is wrong. So I'm going to purposely put it out of alignment. Okay, I purposely put it out of alignment by quite a bit. Now watch this. With the out button of the loop, I can now go ahead and take the jog dial, and I can turn it counterclockwise to shorten the loop. When I turn the counterclockwise, it shortens the loop. When I turn it clockwise, it lengthens the loop. So now I'm going to continue going clockwise, counterclockwise until I actually get the loop into the right spot. Getting there. Getting there. I think we may have gotten it this time. Almost. Too much, actually. So what I want to do, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a little short now. See, I'm too short now. So what I want to do is turn it clockwise to increase the length. So let's go right about there. Almost. Still not long enough. So we're making the loop longer now by turning it clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And it's right there. And that's how you make an adjustment with the jog dial to set up a loop. Now, here, let me go ahead and exit out of that loop right now. And I'm going to show you another feature that I like about this. Let's say we want to cue up a point on the CD. Okay, you hear that stuttering noise. Well, I can now go ahead and say I want to start right from the beginning of that kick drum right there. There's that kick drum right there. You hear that stuttering. It's like the very beginning of that kick drum. That's where I want to start it. I can now use the jog dial counterclockwise to move the point backwards, or clockwise to move the point forward. So that's about right there where I want to set it. So hit the Q button. You can hear the kick drum start. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. That's how you get to set a cue point. Now, the last thing I want to show about the jog dial, and this is my personal favorite, is emulating a vinyl turntable. Over here, on this side of the DVD player, and also on the CDJ 1000 and the DVJ 1000, you have a jog mode button. If you press the jog mode, what's now going to happen is it's going to take the player and turn it into a vinyl emulator. So now, what's really cool about this is if I go ahead and press play, it now takes the entire surface of that platter right there, and it allows me to go ahead and use it as a record, like a record. So now if I turn the jog dial backwards, you'll notice the sound is going backwards. If I turn the jog dial forward, guess what? It now goes ahead and plays the music forward. So now, if I go ahead and rock it back and forth just like a record, I can get that typical scratch sound. So that pretty much demonstrates the jog dial of the DVJ X1, and of course this can be used on other features of this can be also used on the Pioneer CDJ 1000, of course the DVJ 1000. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope that was helpful to you. If you have a set of these players, go ahead and practice, enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment underneath me on the screen, and I'll be able to respond to you as quickly as I can. But until then, I thank you very much, and you folks have a great day. See you later. Bye bye.